Hi everyone, hope you're all enjoying your summer holiday. Caroline Defender from Best Start Clinic, and as promised, I just wanted to share with you the next small clip. Hopefully I'll keep this one really brief so that it's easy for you to watch at home on our training catch cry of Watch Wait Wonder. So this part is on the wait. So why do we want to wait? As mentioned previously in one of the other videos, we do as adults of children with autism sometimes overcompensate from the lack of language or the lack of play and communicative initiations that a child may have by doing even more. So adults are generally directive, but when playing with a child with autism or engaging with a child with autism, sometimes we do even more talking, more directions, more showing to try to fill a couple of those gaps that the child may have. So that's understandable, that's natural, but what we want to do is really foster the opportunity for a child with autism to initiate. We know that down the track, initiations are a pivotal area, whether they're social initiations or communication initiations. We know they're a pivotal and important area for the long-term outcome for children and young people with autism. So that's why when we're playing with young toddlers, what we want to do is to be creating lots of those opportunities for the child to initiate and not have too much adult direction early in their development. So even if the play with your child is only 1 to 2 minutes, if that, sometimes starting out it's much shorter period of time where you've got your child's attention or ability to stay and sustain an activity with you. Even if it's only for a very short period of time, we want a lot of frequent pauses embedded within that so that your child has a lot of opportunities to initiate. So what you might be waiting for in those times is for your child to communicate with you. It might be a look, it might be a body movement, it might be a request, a comment showing you something, whatever it might be, however big or small. That is something that there needs to be a pause for. There needs to be that moment where you wait. So to create these opportunities for a child with autism, what we need to change is the environment. And when we're playing with kids, the environment is often us. It's the materials we're using, but it's also what's going on around the child and the instructions or the way we're engaging. If we're talking a lot, like I am now, filling in all those gaps, there aren't those pauses, those opportunities for the child to fill it with some communication or perhaps a new play idea. So a play idea might be a different way to move an object. It might be doing a different action with the object. It might be bringing in a new toy. It might be just changing or varying it up a little. So because play ideas for kids with autism often aren't as broad and as complex as a typically developing child, they do still have play ideas. They just may not look typical. So we want to see what those play ideas are, capture them and build upon them and not discount them. So you need to have those wait moments so you can see what ideas your child has, whether it's just tapping something, moving something a different way, whatever it is, you need to have those pauses to see those cues and then respond to those cues, those play ideas that your child might be having. The other reason why we want to wait is just to allow for more processing time. So as adults, we move pretty quickly. We know even for typically developing kids that they need more time, perhaps more time to respond, perhaps more time to follow instructions and build things together. So more often than not for children with autism, they need even more time. There may be a little bit of a delay between seeing something and copying something, between having the opportunity to say something and saying it. So we need to embed those moments of waiting so that the child can fill the gap. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have fun practicing this wait part. Now, it's not easy. It does take daily practice. And I do encourage you even to film yourself and watch back. Then you might see some other ways that you can embed some moments of waiting in your play or with your interactions with your kids. Okay, happy playing.